Wait, is mine recording?
Oh yeah, everything's all set now.
Oh shit.
What are we doing? Week 7.
Yep.
So much shit has come out since we didn't record last week.
Yeah, I was sick.
But that's okay because you were sick. But we have a
Not
lot.
true.
We have five movies, a TV show, and like a shit ton of news to talk about. The Accountant 3 is already in its script writing phase.
Nice.
So you must be loving that.
I am.
Well, hopefully if Accountant 2 is any good.
Yeah, the first account is my favorite dad movie, like I'd like to call it. So I'm excited for the second one and now the third.
Yeah. What are you making that face for?
How does that have a script before Batman 2?
I mean, to be fair, Matt Reeves is like trying his ass off for this fucking movie. But like,
yeah, they're kind of
it does kind of suck that it's not. It is, yeah. It's like what he said. It's a dad movie. Like it's like you take your dad and your dad's like,
yeah,
that's
Jason Statham-esque.
It's
yeah,
like
no,
that.
I get
Yeah,
it.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
So
So they don't. It's not that hard either. Just write John Bernthal and Ben Affleck shooting guns.
Yeah,
That's the story.
that's it. Did you watch the Accountant 1?
No.
Yeah, it's solid actually. Yeah.
You should watch it.
I hear good things.
Yeah.
I might make it my pick eventually, but
Okay.
Mm.
Cool.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have my pick for
Well,
that.
we could do that before the second one. Yeah. Anyway, and speaking of third movies, even though it's technically the fourth one, The Quiet Place 3 is now in the works. So
no, yeah, that is the fourth one.
I used to hate these movies, and I used to make fun
Really?
of Matt for watching them. And I rewatched them at work, I think like a month or two ago. They're actually pretty fucking good. And I was like, man, I don't know what I didn't like about these before. Second one still sucks, but the other two I actually really liked.
I haven't seen the second one. So the first one's John Krasinski. Right?
Yeah. And then the second one is, oh shit, who replaces him? Who's in?
Cillian Murphy?
Yes. Yeah. He replaced him. That movie sucked.
I thought that was the third one.
The third one is
is
the one with the
prequel.
black lady, and it's the prequel, and they're in New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I actually like that one. I was surprised. People hate that one.
That's the only one I haven't seen.
It was actually pretty good.
Okay.
I also think it's like the tamest of the three,
Okay.
which is nice.
Yeah, the first one was good.
A new Starship Troopers movie's in the works. I don't know if you guys heard of Starship Troopers.
There's a video game based off of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never seen the first one,
It's like,
and I never played the game.
like 30 years ago, right?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking old. I know Nick likes it, but I know nothing about this fucking movie. But hopefully it's good. I mean,
We'll pick it someday.
there's a lot of remakes coming out soon, so hopefully this one's any good. And another thing coming out next year, Invincible Season 4.
Nice.
Already in the works, which is like, or no, it's already done. I think they just have to do some recordings and that's it, and they're done, which is like a huge change, thankfully, compared from like season 1 to season 2, which is like 4 years or something crazy.
Well, they were also working on like 2 and 3 at the same time.
Oh,
That's fair. Yeah.
So
Too bad the animation looks like dog shit. So they don't. I don't think
apparently they're fixing that.
that excuse for like the season 2, season 3 is like so, because the season 3 animation is dog shit, except for like the final 2 episodes.
I was gonna say, dude.
But we'll get to that later.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I don't know. The animation for that show's fucking butt ugly. I really hope that season 4 is, you're right, and it's better, but, or in terms of looks.
Yeah. Again, we'll
Got a lot of money now.
Yeah, I mean, they have.
The cast.
Coco 2 is coming out.
Nice.
2029. Don't even know why the fuck there's a Coco 2, but they got a second one on the way.
Where do you put the first one in your Pixar movies?
I didn't
half or
rewatch it
lower
yet.
half? Okay.
I was gonna rewatch it after we watch the Cars trilogy, which should be next week. Me and Patty. So hopefully it's high up there. I don't really remember much of it, so.
I have it in my upper half of Pixar.
But I remember liking it.
So that's good.
And the Cat in the Hat animated movie is releasing next February.
Mike Myers coming back.
No, I think it's
Reprise
Oh, I actually don't remember who it was. Oh well, who cares? It's coming out the same day as Scream 8, so I'm not gonna watch it till like a week later. So, that's it for I think new stuff coming out. There's a Seth Rogen TV show that just came out called The Studio. Yeah, but apparently it's amazing. Apparently it's phenomenal. But people say the same thing about Severance. I don't like Severance. Or is that what it's called?
I think so.
Severance. and I don't like that show.
Haven't caught that one.
It just
either.
ended season 2. I don't know if you've even heard of it. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's like talking about it. I didn't even know season 1 was out. It came out 5 years ago.
I'm not a big like TV show person either. So,
Oh,
like,
well, at least
unless
I got Invincible.
Yeah.
Well, do you watch The Boys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you watch.
Like Amazon shows for whatever reason.
Well, it's
I
also
watch.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one I didn't care about. Avatar Fire, the third Avatar movie that's coming out later this year, right? December. It has a runtime of longer than 2 hours and 20 minutes,
Interesting.
which was the length of the second one. I thought
That's
you said-
it.
That was the second one.
That was 5 fucking hours.
Yeah. So if like someone was to binge watch the first 3 Avatars when this one comes out, it's gonna take them like half a day, which is like ridiculous. I can't imagine the fourth one's gonna be longer because he seemed pretty happy when he said the third one's gonna be longer than the second one.
Well, I'm not gonna doubt James Cameron. I like both Avatar movies, so
That's
I'll
fine.
trust him.
Yeah, I think they're not bad, but man, that second one felt pretty fucking long. Yeah, and it's
It was long,
two and a half hours, which actually isn't like that long in like retrospect. Because I watched Gladiator and that's 3 hours, and I didn't feel like it was that long. So I don't know. The Lilo and Stitch trailer came out, and I know you don't like live action Disney remakes.
Yeah, remakes.
Yeah.
I don't like when they remake it. But
And this is my favorite animated Disney movie, probably. That's not Pixar. Well, actually, I think it might be. I think Lilo and Stitch might be higher than any Pixar movie for me.
I do love Lilo and Stitch.
But they came out with the trailer, and I don't know if you remember the movie. The aliens, they wore like wigs and like funny outfits to like disguise themselves as humans, and that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because like they don't look like humans clearly, because it's a fucking 6 foot tall alien with 6 eyes, and he's wearing like tiny sunglasses.
Yeah.
They change it for the live action
Yeah.
movie.
They look actual.
They turn into humans,
Yeah.
Okay.
which I just hate. I don't know.
Maybe it'll be better for the story. I don't know. We'll find out.
I think it's just cheaper for them to make it that way.
Also, they're both guys, I think, which sucks. Because in the animated one, I can't remember the skinnier one's name.
They weren't both guys.
The skinnier one. Oh well, I mean when they change his humans.
Oh, okay.
He dressed as a girl, and it was so funny because he had like the high pitched voice and
Yeah.
stuff. But no, they're just both dudes now, which is lame. But I don't know. Still excited. It's Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Hopefully it's fine. We have a Spider-Man forecasting actually. So, this isn't aligned with the new rumor that came out this morning, which is the villain for Spider-Man 4 will be a girl villain. But I don't know any girl villains for Spider-Man besides like Silver Sable, and that's it. But like
Black Cat.
yeah,
She's
but
not really
the main villain would suck if it was Black Cat. I don't know. Anyway, Sadie Sink is going to be in Spider-Man 4. She's red-haired. She was the daughter in the Whale movie, and she was one of the Stranger Things actresses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like her. She's a redhead, so maybe she'll be actual MJ.
Could be.
Yeah. But that's it for the Spider-Man 4 stuff. Nothing else has come out with Marvel. We did get more Disney news. A new Power Rangers show's in the works. Disney has reacquired the production rights to the Power Rangers TV shows.
Interesting.
And if you don't remember, that's peak. That's peak Power Rangers. You had Dino Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
You had Ninja Storm.
Okay. Mystic Force.
I think Mystic Force. And
SPD?
No,
SPD was before.
I think
right?
SPD was before. I was gonna say RPM, which is
I
like
didn't like RPM.
that's crazy. You have to rewatch it. It's like, I know we're talking about Power Rangers shows, but RPM's like the most adult version of Power Rangers. Anyway, they said it's a live action show, which is good. I don't know why they had to confirm that. It's not like they were gonna make an animated Power Ranger show.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool though.
fun,
I mean, I just want something like, if Disney actually puts money in it, then I hope it's just something great. Because I think Power Rangers needs to make a comeback. Like Transformers is coming back, G.I. Joe's coming back. Bring Power Rangers back, why not?
I wanted them to make a sequel for that live action movie. I really liked that one.
Everyone does. Everyone wanted them to make a sequel.
I guess they just didn't make any
one
money.
with Bryan
No.
Cranston as Zordon. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I rewatched it like probably 6
It's not
times.
bad.
I really fuck with it. I think the cast is like maybe the best chemistry out of any Power Ranger product ever.
Yeah, they gotta be.
Like, it was so good. And like the end credit scene with the Green Ranger orb flying through space, like there was something there. And they just didn't do it. But I can see why people didn't like the first one, but as a Power Ranger fan, it just felt so good. I don't know. Like, we never had, like, a good blockbuster Power Ranger movie.
I think that's the issue, is that for Power Rangers fans, it was good, but there's not many of them that will go to the box office, so
Yeah.
not big enough. Gotta grow the fan
I wonder
base.
if it did well in Japan.
Probably.
I mean, I really don't know
They
Japan's
love
box.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, they have
there.
their own fucking Gecko Ranger or something, but they're killing it. Saw 11 got canceled, which might mean Saw 10 was the last Saw movie. I don't think anyone gives a shit. Saw 10 was not bad, though. I don't know if you guys watched it.
I've only ever seen the first one.
Oh, yeah, they're just alright. I think they're just gore-fest movies. Nothing really special about them. But, Saw 11 canceled, so maybe Saw's just done. Maybe unless a company buys them out and then they make more movies, and that's it. But, the last bit of news is Looney Tunes is off of HBO Max now.
Nice.
Or Max. Sorry, just Max. Looney Tunes, by the way. Like the head, like the Mickey Mouse of Warner Brothers. No longer on Warner Brothers streaming service, and it's not coming back.
Ever?
For what?
Very-
It's
for a while.
looking very likely, like, period.
Why?
They probably sold it to someone else, right?
Warner Brothers doesn't like Looney Tunes.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
what made them, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, they do rights deals where they lease their content to other streaming services, so they probably just did a long-term deal.
Maybe. I mean, they just don't like it, period. Obviously, the Looney Tunes movie just came out 2 weeks ago.
No promotion for that, practically.
Fucking amazing movie.
Really?
It's hilarious. It's really fucking funny.
See that.
Yeah, no promotion. It's only made $5 million because no one fucking knows about it. You see, like, the few billboards in AMC, but, like, no one's looking at those. Like, they're just walking past them, and that's it. I don't think I saw, like, any trailers for it. And I've seen every kids movie in the past year and a half.
Yeah.
But that movie was fucking hilarious. Shout out to Ketchup Entertainment. They're the ones that bought the rights to that movie. And apparently, I think we talked about it. The Coyote versus Acme movie.
Yeah, did that ever come out?
Ketchup is they're called Ketchup. I don't fucking.
No, I get it.
Apparently they're gonna buy the rights to that movie
Nice.
for $50 million.
Cool.
I don't think it's gonna do well either, but I hope they get the rights to it because, fucking why not? It's fucking Looney Tunes. Like, it's such a big product. It's such a miss if it just goes away like this.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we still got them at Six Flags.
The what? Oh,
Yeah,
at Six Flags.
Yeah, you see
Mhm.
Bugs Bunny there.
Truth. All right, maybe like people can start doing what they do with Mickey Mouse and start making shitty horror movies out of it. Like the shitty. Yeah, you seen that? They have a Steamboat Willie movie coming out next week. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's it for news. We're gonna go to Invincible season 3 first before we go to the movies. I mean, what you guys think about it?
You know, if I had a nickel for every time Stephen Ewing and Jeffrey Dean Morgan faced off, I'd have two nickels.
Two.
Not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah.
Love the casting. Fucking Aaron Paul. I forget Mike from Breaking Bad who does the Brit.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm
I don't
saying
even know if it's
his
Mike.
name.
I-
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is? Okay. Dude, just stat cast. Like, oh.
Yeah, I liked it a
Loved it.
lot. Good season. Still bad animation, but that's okay. I don't mind.
But
I'm
it's
a
like
fan of the style.
really fucking bad.
The style's okay for me. I still enjoy the way it looks, even though if it's a little low budget.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really don't like that animation. I think it's so fucking butt ugly. Like, it's like the same thing when you're watching like an animated anything. I think really needs to rely on how it looks. And like the first 2 episodes especially are really fucking ugly.
Yeah.
Like to the point where like that staircase fight scene. It's literally just moving PNGs across the screen. You know the one I'm talking about, right? Like they're literally just like
the Declaration of
yeah,
Independence, yeah.
and it's like they took a mouse, grabbed a picture of the kid they were fighting, and they're like, let me just drag it over here, and that was the fight, and I was like, oh, this is really bad. Like this is really really fucking
It's
bad.
like the old school, like Flintstones or something, where the background is the exact same.
Yeah,
images
yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah,
keep
yeah.
Scrolling it over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's really fucking ugly. But man, this season's really fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm like really close to giving like this season a 10 out of 10. It's not better than season 1. There's just I don't know if any season. I read the whole Invincible comic. I don't think any season like from now on is gonna be better than season 1. But Really, really fucking good.
Yeah, hard
And
to
like,
top.
yeah, and like you said, the castings, Jesus Christ.
Dude, the fact that they were able to keep Jeffrey Dean Morgan a secret until the episode aired, fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's a huge name for that role.
And he did fucking banging.
Oh
He did really
God.
good.
Love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
I think it sucks because more people are talking about Aaron Paul just because of fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Which I think he did a really good job, but
He did.
it's
He played his role.
nowhere near. Like, God. Conquest was like, that was just aura. Like, that was disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, great fight. Great final fight. Not better than Invincible versus Omni-Man, but
No. And they also reused the grabbing the head and shoving him through people bit, which also looked worse than season 1, which is stupid. Because just like the staircase thing, they just had like PNGs and they're just plowing through their bodies and it doesn't look like gory at all, which sucks.
Yeah.
I had another thing I wanted to say about season 3 that I really liked.
yeah, definitely better than season 2.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I like that they changed. They weren't scared to bring new stuff into the show that they didn't do in the comics, which I really liked. Like, there's a lot of dialogue, especially during the Adam, Eve, Mark, and Conquest fight. Bunch of new dialogue, and also the heart thing where he
Dude,
spits
that
out
was
he spits out the
crazy.
blood and he forms into a heart.
Yeah.
That's so
Dude, that's
fucking
fucking hard.
yeah. Like,
Oh,
I'm really
so
happy they
cool.
raised the budget for those last 2 episodes because that was really fucking cool.
Yeah, that's definitely where all the budget went.
Yeah. Or the hair. I don't know if you're
Dude, yeah,
watching,
the hair.
and like Mark's
Yeah.
hair is like flopping, and
Actual
I'm like, you
animation
really,
for it.
really wanted to make his hair look good. But season 3 banging. I really, really enjoyed it.
One thing that I was like iffy about, why does Mark and Amber get a really cool fucking theme song? Like, it's what, David or something?
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah, I
Adam
was-
and Eve
yeah,
get
yeah.
Joji. It's like those two should have been completely reversed.
Yeah.
It
I
did
know.
not fit the vibe
I wasn't
at
paying
all.
attention.
I think, but man, those original songs for the show, I think
I mean,
I
it's
think
not a
they're
bad
4
song.
for 4 right now. No, but I understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
but the
I
vibe-
do agree that that's a good vibe flip if you flip
Mhm.
the songs, but and especially because that David song is like
Oh,
really
so good.
it's
I
like
still
way
listen
better.
to it,
It's
yeah.
probably the best one
Oh,
out
for
of the
sure.
4 Invincible original songs, like hands down.
Mm-hmm.
But
No,
yeah,
but I like the reunion of Mark and Amber. It's cool that they got to settle their
Mm-hmm.
past. So
yeah, it was nice, and I like that she wasn't on. She didn't have a lot of screen time, which is what I was worried about.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna give her like a whole episode or something, and then she just appeared for 5 minutes and was gone, and I was like,
no, yeah, they didn't need a whole
thank
episode.
fucking god. But like, I just didn't trust it. I really don't like Amber in this show. They really fucking made her suck.
Really? What's the worst? What's the most horrible part?
Season 1.
Season 1?
Season 1's like only, like all the bad parts of season 1 are the parts where Amber's in the show, and that's it.
I don't know. I like her character.
But why?
Just kind of shows the sacrifice Mark needed to make, but couldn't. To spend time with like a regular relationship would never work. He had to be with a superhero as well.
Yeah, it's fine. You just didn't have to make her like an annoying cunt, though. I think she was like really fucking annoying, like
Yeah.
to the point where like it's unbearable. Like I think the Debbie relationship he has is like way better.
Which one?
His mom.
Okay.
Like I think that relationship is so much better. Oh, and by the way, that final bit where like she tells, why am I forgetting his little brother's name? Oliver. Where she's telling Oliver to like go help Mark.
Yeah.
Really fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Also love the memes coming out of it where
Oh.
it's like Debbie telling Oliver to go save Mark, and it's like Paul in the back with his fit and just some guy in his, it's so fucking
Dude, the
funny.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah. But is that it for season 3? You guys have anything else to say?
I did hear that season 4,
Yeah.
Animation is supposed to be better because they are doing animator pay cuts. So animators won't be paid as much, so they can put all that money towards.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's just what I heard.
There's pay cuts coming. Damn.
For them, because I mean, if you do really shit at your job, there's gonna be consequences.
Oh, they're getting pay cut because they failed.
Oh, I thought they were
Yeah.
just getting pay cuts because Amazon are dickheads.
Well, no, because it's like they pay them a lot of money, and again, you know, I get pay cuts fucking suck. They do, but if
Are they
If
hiring
it
more
needs,
staff?
I think so.
Okay, then
They
probably
better
It's
just
like
hire more people.
you can hire more people with what they get, and you can get a better, smoother quality
That's fair.
product.
Yeah, hopefully a good chunk of them don't quit, so we get a little bit of consistency.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
we bring in whole new animators.
It could look really.
They could change it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Mm,
Damn, I didn't know that. Fuck.
yeah.
I don't feel like none of this would have ever been a problem if one, they weren't working on season 2 and season 3 at the same time, and they just did 2-year releases for the seasons.
Yeah.
And I don't think there would have been any animation problem. Period.
Also, this about modern day shows pisses me off. Release the whole fucking season at the goddamn same time. No more of this half season bullshit.
Did they do it? Oh, they did 3
They did do
episodes,
that.
didn't they?
Oh, it pisses me the fuck off.
Was there a
Attack
break
on
in the
Titan
season?
did it.
We wouldn't know because we watched
Invincible
it
did it
later.
Was there a break?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
But it wasn't as bad as season 2's break.
No.
Season 2's break was fucking abysmal.
Yes.
Like what? It was 6 months apart from episode 4 to episode 5. That was.
It makes my fucking blood boil.
Yeah, I'd rather them wait.
And then they're like, oh, okay, but this premiere has 2 episodes for the premiere. Shut the fuck up and give me a whole season. Just
Well, you know what's the
work
worst
together,
part
man.
is I don't know if it's the same thing for season 3, but season 2 one's way worse because 1, the 6-month gap,
Mm-hmm.
and 2, they announced during the 6-month gap that they already had the second
Yeah.
half finished, and they just didn't want to release it because they thought it'd like be more anticipated. And then the second half of season 2 came out, and then no one fucking liked it because you just waited 6 months for like
nothing.
a lackluster
Yeah.
half of a season, and like no one. I think season 2 is gonna. Right now, it's probably everyone's least favorite.
Yeah.
But
It's set up. Is what
It's
it
still
is.
fine.
Yeah.
I still like season.
oh no, it's still right. Like I
Yeah.
give season 2 maybe like an 8 or 9. Like I think Invincible's just too peak. Like the story's just way
So good.
too fucking good. And like 90% of the cast, or like the characters, not the cast, is just you just can't mess up.
I'm really sad about the characters too. The licensing issues they've had.
Are you talking about
Spawn,
Spawn?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Spider-Man one really sucked, but I like how they found
Yeah,
their way around
they
it.
fixed it.
Yeah.
But Spawn would be cool because he is an Image Comics character. But I don't know what his licensing deal is, obviously.
What do you guys think about them not sticking? Like, are you guys like purists where they have to stick to the comics? Yeah, I don't understand people who are like that.
No, I
As
think
long as
don't
the
work on
changes
TV.
are better, I have no issue.
that's why I don't like the Amber change. Because in the comics, she's not this much bitchy and annoying.
Isn't comics? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this like boyfriend supposed to be really abusive, or something? And then Mark's like beats the shit out of him or something.
Oh, Amber's boyfriend.
Yeah.
In the comics, it's this big white guy, right?
Yeah. But like I said, and also she's not even black in the comics.
Well,
But like
yeah,
anything could change. Like they might not even do that.
yeah.
But
Okay, but that's supposed to come later.
I mean,
there's a
full story,
lot
not
coming
really,
later. I think
but
when the show ends, it'll be 9 seasons of the show, which is fucking crazy.
yeah,
But
it's-
it'll be like 8 or 9 seasons. It'll be a long ass show.
Yeah, but I just don't understand the purists because some things just don't work in a show.
No.
Like some things are not good for the screen.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
Unless it's like Superman's character. That's
also wasn't
completely good on
season 1 supposed to be like right in between season 2 or something? Like the whole timing of like Omni-Man stuff was like off. compared to
no,
the
it's still
story?
pretty accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But now I assume that's it for season 3. I mean, there's really
Yes.
not much else to go on about, sadly. Season 4 is going to be amazing. I think it's going to be February, is my guess. So, a year from now, we're
Cool.
going to be having talks about season 4. Hopefully it's amazing. Hopefully the animation's good, but we'll go to...
Budget cuts scare me. We'll see.
Yeah, that scared me when you said that.
Yeah.
I really hope it's like, ends up being...
Well, it's not like budget cuts for the show. It's budget cuts for the animators.
Yeah.
Well,
It's still part of
it's
the
not
show.
budget cuts. It's pay cuts, basically.
As long as they hire more people, I
Yeah.
don't really give a shit.
All right,
So,
we'll find
But
out.
first new movie of the week. I don't remember if you guys said you watched it or not. It was Novocaine.
I did not see that one.
I did see that.
What'd you think about it?
It was a lot better than I thought.
I said
It
the
was
same
a
exact
lot
thing.
better than I thought.
The
it was gonna
movie
be.
finished, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
I went into this, and I was like, "I think I'm gonna hate this movie."
Was it you that I talked to about the twist, or was it
No.
Chris? Okay, I called it from the beginning. I thought she was in on it. From
Yeah.
The trailers.
I think it was kind of like a bit how they introduced it.
Yeah.
But man, I was really surprised with this movie. I'm not like that huge of a Jack Quaid guy. Even though I watched Companion earlier this year and I like Companion.
And The Boys.
And I'm a fan of 2 seasons of The Boys. But like, he really did his he did his shit in this movie, and I was really happy. Definitely I think he's the whole highlight of this movie. I think he really kills. I mean, he is the perfect person as like a weird
bank manager, yeah,
like loser type of character.
Shut in, yeah.
And I was watching it, and I kind of really like his chemistry with, I don't remember his name, whoever plays Ned in Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know, the guy with alopecia.
Jacob.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you saw his interview.
Oh, I did see this.
Did you see this? He did an interview, and the interviewer was like, "So what do you think about people calling you the CEO of sex?" And he goes, "Well, you know, I'm not really the CEO of sex, but like, people always come to me for advice, and I'm always down for it, because you know, I'm just gonna roll with it. I am the CEO of sex." But their chemistry I thought was phenomenal, and I was sitting there and I was like, man, you know, I think Jack Quaid could play a good Spider-Man.
No.
And I was really surprised. He
animated. I'll give him an animated shot, but live action.
No, he's animated Superman. But he did. I was like, he really gives off like a good loser archetype guy. That's kind of perfect for Spider-Man. He kind of has a look for it too. He's not like muscular and he's not too scrawny. I was like, man, he did really good. But
similar build to Garfield.
Oh, yeah, Andrew Garfield. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking of the cat, dude.
Some lasagna.
Also, well, I don't know why I'm zoning out on her name either.
The lady.
The Crush. Yeah, I watched Prey 2 days before I watched the movie. She's in no movies. This is her like second big budget film, and it's obviously not even that huge.
More.
Yeah, I thought she's brilliant.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Also, this movie was hilarious. Like, really fucking fun. Also, the kills were brutal. I really love the kills.
It was so gory. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, the monkeys, you know, pretty gory.
Yeah.
That one was a step up.
Yeah, I was,
Oh, there was some, I was like, oh.
In the scene where he's in the
fingernails.
The Hobby Lobby?
No,
or not the Hobby, the hobby shop.
Store.
Or the hardware shop. And he's, like, digging in there and stuff.
I
was like, that was so fucking good.
I thought that was cool. I could not fucking stand the nails.
Yeah. Oh, that was fucking foul. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're making me think about it. It's making me cringe a little. That was really fucking bad, man.
Oh.
But, yeah, that was really fucking bad. I really like they weren't scared at all to do, like, because the whole gimmick, you can tell the trailers, the whole gimmick is that he can't feel pain. He can't feel any type of pain. And I was kind of...
SEPA, right?
I
think that's what it's called.
But I was scared they weren't going to do too much of the gimmick. And they were just going to do, like, a few scenes where, like, oh, look, I got stabbed and I'm not hurt. But they went all out with it. The nails, the hole in the arm, and he's fingering it. And then his head. And I also love, they weren't stupid. And every time he got hit in the head, he actually got knocked out.
Yeah.
Because, yes, even though you can't feel the pain, there's still repercussions to it. And I was scared they weren't going to do that. And they were just going to be like, huh, I'm just like invincible.
Yeah.
Not the TV show, practically. And yeah, they did such a good job with it. I was really happy. I was really happy with this movie. I think it might be right now top 3 of the year for me.
The only issue I had was the epinephrine. It's adrenaline.
Yeah.
It's not a super drug.
Yeah. But it's okay. They needed something.
Yeah, they need something, but for what they gave him, it should have been a lot more than what he had.
He had like a regular dosage, which is like nothing.
And it's like over like 12 hours, if
not
more.
Even.
Yeah.
It was,
No, that's movies for you.
But I think you should watch it, even though it's a bit gory. When I finished the movie...
Don't eat while watching it.
I barely ate my popcorn when I was watching it. I told Patty, during the first 5 minutes of the movie, and then I started getting on, and I was like, fuck, yeah, I can't do this. Especially, like, that nail scene, I don't think I would have been able to. But when I finished the movie with Patty, I walked out, the first thing I said was, this is what I think is going to be my fall guy for 2025. I think it's going to be an underappreciated movie with a really good cast. I think everyone did their jobs well. And the movie looked really good, too. And no one's going to talk about it. I think by the time the year ends, no one's going to say a word about it, just like Fall Guy. And I could be nominated for anything just like Fall Guy, and they're just gonna go into the void of movies that happened.
Also, good soundtrack.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was the best, but it was pretty.
It was good.
It was solid.
Yeah.
Solid for sure.
Cool.
I think I gave it a 8.5 out of 10. I was
That's
really
exactly
happy.
where I put
I
it.
was really happy with
Mhm.
it. Like going into it, I was not excited. But yeah, really, really fucking solid.
Yeah.
And then the second new movie. Well, we have 2 more, but that one's gonna go later. Second one is Mickey 17. You didn't get to watch it. You did.
I did.
Banging. What you think about it?
It's my favorite Robert Pattinson movie.
Whoa.
That's a
Even
bold
better than
claim.
that.
There's a Batman poster.
There's
Yeah.
a
over
Batman
there.
poster over there.
I do like it more
Sorry,
than that.
there's the Batman poster.
The
over there.
Batman poster.
Okay,
over there.
Robert Pattinson is better in that movie, but he's better in that movie. But this movie is more concise. I
That's
like
fair.
it. It's short and sweet.
What did you think about? Fuck me. I don't know why I'm zoning out today with all these people's names.
Stephen Ewan.
Nope.
Oh, I like him in the
Stephen
movie.
Ewan actually was pretty good, and he wasn't in for that long either. I think he might have had a screen time of like 15 minutes, maybe not even.
Yeah, great
Bruce Banner.
friend.
Yeah. Why am I zoning out on his name?
I'm also zoning out on his name. What the fuck?
Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
It's Mark
Mark
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. Jesus Christ.
He's amazing.
I knew you'd like him. How much do you like him in the movie?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
he really
jeez.
reminds me
Who's
of Jeff Goldblum in the Guardians movies. No, in Thor. What's his name? The
Oh,
game-
the collector.
Not the
No,
collector.
it's not the
That's
collector.
Benicio
No.
del Toro.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
The game master.
Something like that.
What's his name?
That feels
Thor
way too
Ragnarok,
long. I know what
right?
you're talking about though.
Yeah, he reminds me of that, but on steroids. So, jeez, I really want to remember Jeff Goldblum's character's name. Whatever.
Go ahead, look it up.
The
He looked
game.
at me to double check it.
Well, his name isn't important. It's the same vibe. That power hungry, absent-minded leader,
The Grandmaster.
the Grandmaster.
You were close. You were just
The Game
Yeah, he's the
Master.
Game Master. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mark Ruffalo, like,
He's so funny.
he definitely, I definitely know who he studied for
Yeah.
this movie.
I do.
You can tell in a lot of scenes it's Donald Trump. That's why I thought you'd like the movie. He really did a lot of research on his mannerisms. Specifically, there's a scene where they're in a lunchroom, and Mark Ruffalo gets on the table and he's doing.
We weren't supposed to reveal that yet.
Yeah. Also, the way he talks. He's trying really hard to not sound one like Donald Trump.
Mhm.
Like
It's
you
close.
can tell he's really trying to. Anyway, he gets up on a table and he does like a big speech in a cafeteria, and he puts the mic down. He's like now let's dance. And shit you not, he literally does the stupid
It's
Donald
close.
Trump dance,
It's
and I
close.
was like, this is
Young
unreal. But you can definitely tell this movie was just one giant big political piece.
Yeah.
And I think he was kind of hoping, Bong Joon-ho was hoping that this movie would come out with Donald Trump not being elected.
Maybe.
But it's even funnier that it came out and he's president, so.
Yeah, I'd expect the director of Parasite to try to make a social
Yeah.
message. So.
Also, Snowpiercer as well.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
did not see that one. Did you guys like
Also
that
a good
Chris
one, yeah.
Evans, yeah.
I watched it with Zach, I think on Discord.
Okay.
But that was also another political movie. Also this movie had no budget.
You could tell.
Or it had a budget, but it was like a fake blank check. Like it's
Okay.
not as much as Christopher Nolan. Especially with the Odyssey. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna get for that. But really fucking good. I also love the monsters.
Yes.
Which do they even have a name? I don't remember.
Do they what?
Do they have a name? Don't remember.
They named the 2 children.
Oh,
No, they didn't.
yeah.
They called them the creatures, not the creatures. The creepers.
Creepers, yes, the creepers. They looked really, really, really good. Especially the scene where all of them are screaming up into the sky and their
Like, we will
eyeballs are
explode
popping
your
out.
heads.
Yeah. Oh, they were also hilarious.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't even know if they were in the trailers, to my knowledge.
No.
I think it was literally just like a Robert Pattinson trailer, and that was it. Like, I don't think there's any other promo for this movie besides him. But they were really fucking cool.
Yeah, really
They
funny.
look
They
really
thought
good.
they would be villains. They just assumed they would be villains because they're scary animals,
Yeah.
but they're actually just chill guys.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, Robert Pattinson killed it playing two separate people.
Yep.
It's not enough. It's not like a big enough difference because it's supposed to be a clone, and there's still some similarities between them.
Yeah.
But one of them is like so much like how he acts in the Batman movies, and the other one is just Robert Pattinson, and he did such a good job. Like I was really happy with his performance. Like that's gonna be nominated for Actor of the Year when the Oscars come next year. He did a really good job. Stephen Ewan, like we said, not much in the movie, mostly in the beginning of the movie, and he has like 2 scenes later on. But he also kills it too.
No invincible Easter egg.
No, I was really
He
disappointed.
sounded like him in one scene. It was pretty close.
Yeah. Trying to remember who else is in the movie.
Oh, who's I forgot her name. The actress's name.
Are you
the love interest.
Yeah, I think it starts with an N, but I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I think it's like N-O-P. I don't remember.
Is it Nopita Luant? Is it Nupita?
That's what I was thinking,
Black
but I
Panther
wasn't
mom.
sure. I don't know.
Nuanga?
No idea.
Well, either way,
Anyway,
her
she's
and the Russian lady, they're good.
Yeah,
They're good in the movie.
they're really good. Also, they're really horny in this movie. Like, really, really horny in this movie. There was almost a threesome in this movie. Almost a foursome.
Almost.
Maybe not. But definitely almost a threesome.
Goodness.
It was really crazy. I was like, whoa. I didn't expect the movie to be this horny.
And it's realistic if you're stuck in a ship with a couple hundred people, you're gonna get bored.
Yeah, and you have 2 of the same person. Yeah, it gets freaky. They were getting freaky. He had a notebook of like different sex positions they would be doing. They were going crazy, man. Like it is. I was like, wow.
It was worse because sex was banned on the ship.
Yeah.
Because it burns too many calories.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Yeah, it was actually really funny. The movie was really funny. I was surprised. But I mean, Bong Joon-ho has like a good history of comedy in his movie, especially like Parasite. That movie's fucking hilarious. But that's all I have for Mickey 17. It's really solid. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
I'd give it close to that, yeah.
Yeah, it was really solid. Really good movie. And it's short. I think it's 2 hours, an hour 50.
Yeah, it felt short.
Really good.
Felt perfect pace.
Now we're gonna cheat. We're gonna go to our handpicked flicks because the third movie will be tied in later. So first we're gonna go with you,
Chef.
Oh yes.
Phenomenal. I loved it.
I had to say this. I told it to John because I couldn't hold it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't have to do with the movie. This was the best week. I think this might go down as like the best week of movies. And like I finished your movie, and I was like, "Holy shit! This is like peak."
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, but go on. I want to hear your thoughts.
Dude,
on it.
it's slept on. I love it because like it shows like the true passion of cooking and stuff, which a lot of people get, and it just shows like how media and stuff it shits on it. It does. It truly does for like many people. Like you'll get some like famous stars or whatever, but like dude, the mental health aspect of being like an actual chef is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say, I'm not going to give statistics because I don't know fucking statistics. But, like, there's a good chunk of, like, chefs that will, like, strive for, like, all this, like, perfection and consistency and then just be shit on and end up, like, killing themselves and shit. Like, it's fucked up. So I really love to see, like, the whole, like, crash out. Like,
that scene in
the restaurant.
When he first reviews his shit. Brilliant.
I think it was real. I think
yeah.
I got a slight commentary because obviously he's an actor as well. John
Favreau.
John Favreau. It was probably like real feelings he has when people criticize his movies as well.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
No, I get it. Like you're put in the limelight and you give like so much of your heart and soul into it, and then just someone shits on it. Yeah, you're not gonna feel good.
Yeah.
Love the actual cooking scenes because he actually learned how to cook for this role.
I saw that,
which is so cool. So cool. I loved all the different like how like the menu eventually changed in the food truck.
Yeah, every time they went to a new place, brilliant. Love that.
They picked their best-selling item and they put it on the menu. It shows you like, yeah, people love food and they can like make good food when they're, given like motivation and stuff. and I thought it was just a really good story. I mean, I felt like the ending was a little bit rushed, obviously,
That's fair.
because
Yeah.
it was like
I think it was an hour and a half movie.
yeah, which is not very long, but I mean 2014, so
Yeah, it was still solid. It was a really good feel-good movie.
yeah,
That's why I loved it so much. Like, I really loved how happy I was like throughout the whole movie. Like, I was like, fuck. And like, my main complaint I was scared about going into this movie is I was gonna leave and be like, there's gonna be a bullshit scene where they're driving the truck and then the tire pops and then they're gonna argue or some bullshit. And I'm sick of movies that just have to put in some negative thing when the entirety of it is supposed to be a feel-good movie. And I love how feel-goody it is. And none of that shit happens. They go on the road, nothing bad happens the entire time they're on the road. It's just positive after positive after positive. Oh, the chef reviewer guy comes back. Boom. Is he cunt? No, he's positive. And nothing bad happens. I think the most negative scene besides obviously like the early
crash out,
reviewer was like the 5-minute scene where him and his son are cleaning the truck.
Yeah.
And then he gets angry at him. But then immediately just back to happiness. And I was like, fuck yes, I love this movie. It's making me happy. It's making me happy.
Yeah. Obviously, conflict is the easiest way to have a beginning, middle, and end to a story.
Yeah.
So, really easy to rely on. But, yeah, I agree. Great movie. I wouldn't rank it, like, amazingly. But, yeah, it was a good popcorn movie.
Amazing I would.
Feels.
I loved how happy it made me feel.
I'm going to.
I don't know if I'd put it in, like, a top 50.
Oh, and Jon Favreau surprised me.
Yeah,
a lot.
Right?
A lot.
He's actually a really good actor. Like, we think of him now as more of like a writer and producer, but like he can actually act.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think this came out 2 years after Iron Man 2,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's a really good up for him, like, because he went from Iron Man 1, which is peak, and then Iron Man 2, which is like, and I bet you that was probably huge inspiration for where this movie came from, because that movie was shit on. Deservedly so.
And obviously we get Robert Downey Jr. in here too.
So. Yeah. Oh, that made me but it's a Spider-Man 2 cast. It's a Spider-Man 2 cast in this movie. I'm not complaining though. I think they all did their thing.
Spider-Man 2 or Iron Man 2?
Jesus Christ, Iron Man 2.
Yeah, because we also got.
Because you got Tony Stark, you got ScarJo, you got Jon Favreau. I also like that ScarJo is just like she's in it for the beginning and then she just whittles out and she's not there anymore. And then he has a relationship with his wife, which I really liked.
Yeah. They implied they got back together, but
well,
I like that they left.
Oh, they got married. Yeah. Really solid. I was really happy.
Soundtrack too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Great.
Soundtrack was really good. Yeah. I think all of our movies had really good soundtracks. I just finished Hot Fuzz like not too long ago. I was like, wow. I was like, I don't think like we missed with soundtracks either. I was really happy.
So is that what we're on to now? Hot Fuzz.
We can do that just because
So we can talk to the other movies back to back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, very solid. Buddy cop movie. Shocked. I was shocked at how funny it was.
It's really fucking funny.
I'm surprised. Like I've just never heard of this. I mean, Edward Norton's always
Edgar Wright
director. Oh yeah, Edgar Wright's a hit director. So I don't know. I guess just because it's a British cast. I guess us in the States we didn't hear about it. So
that actually is the main reason. I think it did really well in the UK. Yeah.
I don't have anything else to say about it.
It was really fucking funny.
It's just a funny movie.
Yeah. I remember watching it for the first time in like 2016 or actually maybe 2015. It was really close to when it released, and we watched it for like an after-school film festival type thing in high school, and I thought it was really fucking funny. And I went to go rewatch it, and I was scared it wasn't gonna be as funny. And it still holds up. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know why I can't remember the main actor's name, but yes. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. But the two main guys,
I can't remember.
Such a hilarious duo. Also, I don't remember it being this gory. But I was really happy with it. I thought the kills were fucking awesome. Especially the kill where the two of them get their heads chopped off. I was like, yeah, right, rock on.
I mean, it's not like this was a 10 out of 10 script. Amazing script, but it was okay. It was good.
That's fair. I think the editing was really good too. I actually liked how like it was just like really quick editing, like and you see it a lot in the beginning of the movie, especially like the opening scene where he goes to visit his girlfriend or wife at the crime scene, and he's just like and they kept it out throughout the whole movie, and like every scene like something happened, he'd be like And the scene where they're in the grocery store, the other cop is like looking at the movies, and he's like, I forgot what movie he was looking at. But he's like, huh, that's a good one. And he moves aside. He's like, oh, Bad Boys 2. Oh, I like that movie. And he moves aside, and then it goes, and then you see it's Simon something,
Yeah.
and he runs across the screen chasing the guy who was like stealing the groceries. I thought the editing like made this movie like 10 times funnier too.
Yeah. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think I gave it like a 7. Like it was good, but like again, comedies like they have to be like right up my alley for me to.
Yeah, that's fair to like really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad movie though, at all.
No, I give it an 8. I thought it was really. I just really love how fucking funny it is, and
great comedy.
I think if the final scene wasn't 30 minutes, I'd probably like it a little more.
Yeah.
Because it's a 30-minute shootout, and it's going on for a fucking long time.
Yeah.
And I was watching, and I was like, oh boy.
They definitely ran.
Because that was the scene I remember the most before I rewatched it, and I was like, shit, I really just want to like skip through this right now, but I can't. But it was a bit too long. It should have been 2 hours. It should have been an hour and a half. That should have been an hour and a half, like Chef.
Yeah.
But it was still solid.
Yeah, more condensed would have been great.
Yeah. But fucking really solid week. And then we got Naja
Naja or whatever. Yeah.
Naja 2. Naja and Naja 2.
Yeah.
We'll start with Naja 1.
Yeah.
People don't like this one that much. What you guys think?
So one thing that stood out to me was not a dollar missed on the animation.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Huge. If you compare it to any DreamWorks, Pixar, or Disney proper animation,
Mm-hmm.
just
we're talking about the first one only right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not seen.
Which is crazy, by the way, because that first, it looked really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely not a dollar unspent.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, obviously, you just get that classic Naruto Sasuke dynamic. Good friends destined to be enemies.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Cool to see a different take on it, but nothing that blew me out of the water besides the animation.
That's completely fair. Yeah, the animation was spectacular. I finished watching the first one and I was like, what the fuck? Like, this might be like one of the best animated visually I've seen, period. Like, ever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was like, holy shit. Like, that was beautiful. I can't remember if it was the first one or the second one. I want to say it's the first one with like, they're showing the ocean. No, that was the second one. So we'll talk about that later, but like, it looked really fucking good. I think the story's a bit kind of lame.
It's mid.
And like I just did, there's a couple fart jokes in there. I noticed before I went to go watch it, a lot of people are complaining about the fart jokes. He does it 3 times. Like, he does it 3 times in the movie, and people were like, oh, the whole movie just a bunch of fart jokes, and it's not that good. And I was like, he does it twice. Like, I think
it's a kids movie.
The second one.
It's also a kids movie. Yeah.
The second one they do it a bit more. So.
No, they actually did it once. I counted because I was so pissed about the people saying there's too many fart jokes. In the first movie, they do it 3 times. The second one, they do it once, and that's it.
Oh no, that is the first one. Yeah, with the ice ball.
Yeah, the ball.
Okay,
yep.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah.
The villain in the first one, I think it's all right. I don't think he's that existent, unfortunately, and we don't get that. And like you said with the Sasuke Naruto thing, I feel like there wasn't enough of it.
Yeah, they could have leaned into it harder.
I feel like they were enemies for like 10 minutes, and then they were like, all right, they're friends again.
Yeah.
And then that was it. But they also started off as like really close friends too, without knowing who each other were. But yeah, really pretty visually. The first one I gave a 7 out of 10. I was really happy with it. I think I'm like, I'm overrating it because of how happy I was with it and expecting to be dog shit. Maybe it's realistically like a 6, but I gave it a 7.
I'm in the same boat.
I think 7.5 is what I gave it.
Yeah, that's fair. And Naja 2 or Naja 2. Fuck, I really love this one.
Okay.
I think this was like a huge step up compared to the first one. Like, I think this is like,
well, it's
right now it's
an
my
hour
movie
longer.
of the year. Is it?
Yeah, the first one's like an hour and a half, and then the second one's like 2.5.
Damn, I thought it was like 30 minutes longer. But I'm really happy I watched it in theaters. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
The first one looks really good. I don't think this one looks that much different, but there is
better.
a clear visual upgrade, and it is so pretty. And this was the movie where they have the water and the lava, and it looks like you're actually there. And I was like, holy crap, China is cooking something, and they need to keep on cooking it.
They're catching up.
I will say
They're ahead.
I saw the 3D version. I don't know. Obviously, when you see 3D, I fucking hate watching it in 3D. I do. This one though, I was like, Yo,
It was fucking crazy.
dude, it was like, I'm not gonna say obviously the stereotypical. Oh, it felt like it was coming out of the screen. No, but like it felt like there was a bit more depth with the effect. And
You were
stuff,
really in the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
No, dude, it was like first off, second one story,
So much
humongous step up from the first one. The characters are all better. The jokes are a little better in the second movie. The fights, like what the fuck? This is an anime movie. Like this is literally just an anime movie with 3D animation. I was like, wow. Like the fight scenes were really fucking good in this movie, and I think they go on for like the whole last hour of the movie too.
Any new characters or similar? Is it the same cast?
Some new characters, yeah.
You get the Dragon Clan in the second one. Did you watch the second one?
No.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm looking at him like you watched it.
I couldn't get to it.
That's fine.
I couldn't find it on streaming.
Yeah.
I couldn't either. That's why I watched it in theaters.
Yeah, I wanted to, but
There
I couldn't find
a
it.
small Indian child, if I'm not mistaken, for like 2.5 hours explaining the entire plot because I was like, oh, it's on YouTube.
Oh,
It's not.
The first one is on YouTube. Though.
Yeah, the first
but
one.
there's a whole Dragon Clan in the second movie.
Yeah, I saw the post-credits scene in the first one.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
did
I remember. Oh, actually, this is the second one. The second one has like a. When the movie ends, there's like there's a
the
card.
first one has that too.
Oh, really? And it
It
goes
says,
like.
please stay for the credits.
Oh, so the first one says that one. The second one goes, "Will there be an end credit scene?" Question mark. And then the credits start rolling.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I left. So there might have been one. But the
There
Dragon
was.
Clan is really fucking cool. They look really good too. There's also like a whole. I'm calling them an underwater tribe just because all of them are like sea animals. Like I think there's sharks and octopi and stuff like that.
It's like, yeah.
They
sea
probably live in the
creature.
water.
They probably do because the first one had like a
Sea creature.
water
Mhm.
lagoon
He tried running
guy.
away.
Yeah, he's in the second one too,
Okay.
and he's actually pretty good for like the 1 minute screen time he has in the second one. But huge step up. I really like the second one.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Also, they're not afraid to show blood in this film.
No, yeah,
which
I was.
was
Yeah, it's
a
a kids movie.
nice surprise. I
Yeah.
was like, dude, this is really fucking good. It's not like over the top, but it's like just enough where you can be like, oh shit, yeah, they're fucking dying.
Yeah, for a kids movie. Yeah, It was really, 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 really good. If this was a DreamWorks or a Pixar movie, even though it's the 5th highest grossing movie of all time, everyone would be talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, like this is like when Kung Fu Panda came out. It should have been like this much hype for this movie.
Mm.
I'm really, this is my number 1 movie of the year, by the way, right now.
Okay.
That's how good it is. I think it's that good. I
That's
give it a
fair,
9.5.
that's fair.
This is like a top 5 or 10 animated movie all time for me.
Okay.
This movie's fucking spectacular. I was blown away. I'm hoping when there's a third one, if there is a third one.
I mean, there's gotta be.
No,
They need so
they,
much money.
they definitely set up a third
Okay,
one.
I'm not surprised. I hope it's somehow even better than the second one.
Yeah.
But like,
Yes.
as long as they keep it up visually, I'm in for whatever. Like they can throw poop on the screen, and I'll be like,
Yeah, you don't make billions of dollars and cancel the sequel, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
Dude, I loved it because like I'm not well versed in Eastern mythology
Oh,
at all.
I was gonna say that too.
Because
Yeah.
like that's what I think this is based off of.
It is. It's a
Yeah.
whole I don't know the fucking story, but it's a whole
like
story.
Taoism
Demons or whatever they
something.
are.
Yeah. But dude, this story had twists that I did not see coming at all.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah, specifically the guy in the sky.
The guy in the sky, then also like the cat man.
Oh,
Yeah.
the sun.
Yeah.
Oh well, technically also because they're both cats.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like this is a good introduction to people who maybe want to learn Chinese mythology.
Yeah.
Because it's based off of something. Don't know what the fucking story is. It actually might just be called Neja. It might be based off something
yeah.
called Neja, to be honest. But it's really good. Like
Real good culture to go watch the movie.
truth,
Yeah.
bigots. Go watch your Neja 2 Chinese
Mhm.
Yeah.
mythos.
CCP would like you to increase your social credit and watch the movie first.
But yeah, brilliant, just brilliant. But I think that's it for new movies, old movies. So we'll go into our handpicked flicks for next week.
Yeah. Mine is going to be Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
So you didn't go. You still went through with it.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna switch up because I felt a little pressure. No. I
Mine
want to
is
watch it.
Wreck-It Ralph? No, it's not Wreck-It Ralph. Mine is The Game by David Fincher.
Okay. I didn't pick one, so I got to pick one real quick. Let's watch.
Are you looking around in the room right now for inspiration?
Let's watch.
Isn't Freakier Friday coming out soon?
It is.
Let's watch Freaky Friday.
I'm fine with it, yeah. I don't know what
the
it's
original or the remake.
The Jamie Lee Curtis one.
The original. Wait, what do you mean remake?
I thought there's a remake. Is there
There's an 80s
There's
one. And there's like a 2000s.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm
okay, I
talking
know
about. Yeah.
You know,
The
there's
original Disney one.
there's a horror movie called from 2003. You're talking about 2003 one.
Jamie Lee Curtis
Yeah.
and Hilary Duff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, there's a horror movie called Freaky, and it's like the same plot, and it has I haven't watched it in 6 years, so I don't remember. But it's a grown man and a girl switch bodies, and it's actually really fucking funny. It's actually really fucking funny. But it's called Freaky, so maybe I'll pick that next week.
All right, fine.
But that's it. Oh, and for new movies, we're gonna watch Alto Nights.
Death
Okay.
of a Eunuch? No, that's next week.
Yeah, that's next week. So we're gonna watch Alto Nights, which is by Robert De Niro. And also, I think it also stars Robert De Niro.
Cool.
And that's it.